Lights out, and away we go for the Australian Grand Prix. The Prix getting his launch much quicker than the others. So he didn't even get a penalty for jumping the start line, so he was desynced according to every other. He didn't actually hit the back of the Ferrari, fortunately for him, but he's not going to be able to take advantage of it, and he's going to maintain P3 for the moment. Apollo Pepsi, what a great start, already up to P5, and Smitty is out of the race. He lost the rear coming out of turn 2. He is in the wall. Prix also started quite far behind the grid. Adi is shown as first place, but that's definitely the sync. Nibali is going to dive down his inside at turn number 9, and he is going to get past the Renault as Midi has left the session. Unfortunately for him, I understand the frustration is already, but they have their chances of top 5, I would say, badly compromised. Sorry?
Team Mac is disconnected.
Oh, Team Mac is
connection.
Oh, that's very unfortunate. That is very unfortunate for the Alfa Romeo driver. Let's get on board with the Turkish driver. Is lining up the Australian on his sides. DRS is wide open. Mode number 5. He actually had to lift off there to avoid the back of the McLaren, but he gets himself on the inside, forces the McLaren onto the curbs. Of course, not as much traction there, so he gets a better getaway from the corner.
Degree is quite literally right in the back of the combine. He's got DRS, and he's got a massive bit of oversteer on the exit. He's not close enough, but it is getting close.
Prix is in the pits for a set of hards, so this is textbook pit stop at lap 8 from softs to hards, even though the Wahed went on the mediums. So unless he's fully confident on the mediums, or he's going for a two-stop strategy, which I don't really understand, because if you could take the softs to lap 11, you could still do the one stop. So unless he's looking to really extend those mediums, I see him doing the two-stopper, which looks like, apart from the guys who had damage early on, is going to be the only one doing the two-stopper. But on the graphic, they are shown as going for the hards, and I'm glad T-Mac ghosted, so probably T-Mac isn't back on his car, because Nimbalil, who was about to get properly punted there by the Alfa Romeo, as the Alfa Romeo leaves the session again, so his ghosted gets overtaken by Nimbalil. And Flyboy is on 2 laps old hards. Combined YouTuber, as I was predicting, he actually lost too much time, dropped himself to P4, but he's going to have much softer compounds and also the fresher tires, as we have Combined YouTuber lining up Flyboy for an overtake. Mode number 3 on AZRS. He's going to pull off to the inside of turn 1. He actually gets the overtake maneuver completed even before the braking zone. As Wahed is out of the session. Wahed is out. I'm going to check Flyboy to see if he's going to pull off a maneuver. He's going to around the outside of turn number 13. He's going to be a little more daring on the brakes. No, he's actually going to brake harder and earlier to try a switch back on Combined YouTuber, but can't quite pull it off. He's going to approach turn number 1. Manages to get a clean exit. He actually carries more speed through the corner there, and he's getting a higher momentum. DRS wide open on the back. Mode number 2. He should probably go on mode number 4 on the RS. He tried to have a peek at the outside of turn number 3, didn't quite get the run, and is going to have to conserve himself in 4th place at the moment. Where is Rivo? Rivo is already to cross over the line after a brilliant performance. He crosses over the line to take home the win of this Australian Grand Prix. The Grey is going to comfortably finish in P2. Combined YouTuber is now with Flyboy bringing down his neck as he gets himself out of the ice chicane. It's going to be the RS wide open on the back of the ass. It's going to be the Renault picking the inside line. Let's see who's the most daring on the brakes. The Renault forces Flyboy a little bit wide, but Flyboy still gets a better exit. They are still side by side as they approach corner number 14. Flyboy, brilliant maneuver around the outside, now covers the charge of inside of Combined YouTuber down inside of turn number 15, conserves P3, but he has a tank slapper at the exit of the last corner. Nonetheless, there's not a big enough of a run, and he's going to claim himself the last of the podium positions. Great battle there. There you have it. Ferrari steps on the top step of the podium as Rivo takes home the win of this Australian Grand Prix.